Listen, I'm about to share something that might make you question everything you thought you knew about aging. Better stamina, razor-sharp mental clarity, powerful cardiovascular resilience, effortless weight control, reduced joint discomfort, bulletproof immunity. These aren't privileges reserved for 20-year-olds. They're achievable benefits when you understand one critical nutrient compound most doctors never properly explain. I'm Dr. Charles Bennett, and for 3 decades I've specialized in male sexual health and vitality optimization for mature men. What I'm revealing isn't trendy supplement marketing. This is about understanding how certain marine-derived compounds can transform how your body functions at a cellular level, and why most men get this completely wrong. Here's what we're covering: the real science behind these compounds, where the confusion comes from, which specific forms actually work versus marketing hype, exact protocols showing measurable results, and the mistakes sabotaging your results right now without you realizing it. Last month, a 58-year-old patient, let's call him Michael, walked into my office complaining about brain fog, declining bedroom performance, and feeling old, despite being in decent shape. His doctor had prescribed omega-3 supplements 6 months earlier. Michael was diligent, took them every morning with breakfast. Yet nothing changed. The problem? Michael was taking the wrong type, at the wrong dose, in the wrong form. Within 8 weeks of switching to the proper protocol, his energy rebounded, mental sharpness returned, and his wife sent me a thank you card. This happens constantly. Men are told, take fish oil, without understanding that omega-3 fatty acids are actually a family of distinct molecular structures, each with radically different effects. The 3 major players are ALA, EPA, and DHA, and if you don't know the difference, you're flying blind. ALA comes from plant sources like flax and walnuts. Sounds healthy, right? Here's the brutal truth. Your body must convert ALA into EPA and DHA to use it effectively. But human conversion rates are catastrophically low. We're talking 5 to 10% for EPA and under 5% for DHA. If you're relying exclusively on plant-based omega-3s thinking you're covered, you're only getting a fraction of what your body needs. EPA and DHA come primarily from cold water fatty fish and algae. These are the active forms. Your cells can use them immediately without inefficient conversion. This distinction matters enormously for therapeutic intervention addressing cardiovascular protection, cognitive preservation, inflammation management, and sexual vitality. Imagine filling your car with crude oil instead of refined gasoline. The raw material is there, but your engine can't use it. That's what happens when men rely solely on ALA sources. Your body must refine it first, and the refinery is incredibly inefficient. For a 55-year-old consuming 2,000 milligrams of ALA from flaxseed oil, maybe 100–150 milligrams actually becomes usable EPA and DHA. Meanwhile, therapeutic doses for cardiovascular benefits start around 1,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily. You'd need massive amounts of plant-based omega-3s to achieve what a modest serving of salmon provides directly. This isn't about plant versus animal, it's about biochemical efficiency. Understanding this separates men who get real results from men who waste money on supplements that barely move the needle. Fish don't manufacture omega-3s, they accumulate them by consuming algae and smaller fish that eat algae. Marine algae are the original source, the biochemical factories producing EPA and DHA. Fish are the middlemen. This means you have options: fatty fish like wild salmon, mackerel, sardines, anchovies, and herring. Or go straight to the source with algae-based supplements, perfect for men who avoid fish or have sustainability concerns. Omega-3 rich foods deliver multiple nutrients simultaneously. Sardines provide calcium, vitamin D, selenium, and protein alongside omega-3s. Walnuts offer fiber, polyphenols, and minerals with ALA. After 50, maintaining muscle requires deliberate strategy. Fatty fish delivers complete protein with all essential amino acids for muscle synthesis, neurotransmitter production, and hormone creation. 6 ounces of wild salmon provides approximately 40 grams of protein plus substantial EPA and DHA. Compare that to chicken. Similar protein, but 0 omega-3s. Strategic choices accomplish multiple goals simultaneously. Omega-3 fatty acids are highly unsaturated, meaning they're vulnerable to oxidative damage. Omega-3 rich foods contain natural antioxidants like vitamin E, selenium, and polyphenols, nature's built-in protection. Wild-caught fish provides astaxanthin, the compound giving salmon its pink color. Astaxanthin is among the most powerful antioxidants discovered, with unique ability to cross the blood-brain barrier and protect neural tissue. Walnuts contain L-argitannins that gut bacteria convert into anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective compounds. Whole food sources often outperform isolated supplements because you're getting the complete protective package nature designed over millions of years. Most men have no idea how much omega-3 they need. Standard recommendations of 250–500 milligrams daily prevent deficiency. But we want optimization, not mere deficiency prevention. For cardiovascular protection in men over 50, clinical research suggests 1,000–2,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA daily shows measurable benefits. For inflammatory conditions, managing triglycerides, or supporting cognitive function, therapeutic doses often range 2,000–3,000 milligrams daily. Critical detail: you need actual EPA and DHA content, not just total omega-3s. A supplement labeled 1,000 ml fish oil might contain only 300 ml combined EPA and DHA. The rest is other fatty acids with minimal therapeutic value. Always check the fine print. Let me address dangerous misconceptions circulating about omega-3s, because these myths cost men real results. Myth 1. Omega-3 supplements are a magic pill for instant health transformation. Absolute nonsense. Omega-3s are powerful tools within comprehensive strategy, but taking fish oil while eating garbage, avoiding exercise, and sleeping 4 hours nightly won't save you. Supplements support an already solid foundation. They don't replace one. Myth 2. All omega-3 sources are equivalent. We've already destroyed this one. Plant-based ALA and marine-based EPA-DHA are biochemically distinct, with dramatically different conversion efficiency and biological effects. Myth 3. Fish oil causes fishy burps and stomach upset in everyone. Quality matters enormously. Cheap, oxidized fish oil causes digestive issues. Fresh, properly processed, enteric-coated supplements taken with meals rarely cause problems. If you're experiencing issues, it's typically a quality or timing problem. Myth 4. Taking omega-3s will cure disease X. Magical thinking. Omega-3s don't cure diabetes, reverse cardiovascular disease, or eliminate arthritis. They can support better metabolic control, reduce cardiovascular risk factors, and modulate inflammatory responses when combined with appropriate medical treatment, lifestyle changes, and dietary modifications. Now, let's discuss what robust clinical evidence demonstrates about omega-3 supplementation. Cardiovascular benefits are extensively researched. EPA and DHA reduce triglyceride levels dramatically. Trials show 20–30% reductions in men with elevated levels. High triglycerides independently increase heart attack and stroke risk. Blood pressure responds favorably, typically dropping several points. While not massive individually, when you reduce triglycerides and lower blood pressure and decrease arterial inflammation simultaneously, cumulative cardiovascular risk reduction becomes substantial. Inflammation reduction deserves special attention. Chronic low-grade inflammation accelerates arterial plaque formation. EPA and DHA get incorporated into cell membranes and shift the balance of inflammatory signaling molecules. You produce fewer pro-inflammatory compounds and more anti-inflammatory ones. Emerging evidence suggests omega-3s reduce dangerous arrhythmia risk that can cause sudden cardiac death, particularly in men with existing heart disease. Omega-3s demonstrate consistent ability to lower LDL cholesterol while modestly raising HDL cholesterol. The mechanism involves influencing how your liver packages and processes different lipoproteins. But here's the nuance. Omega-3s particularly reduce oxidized LDL, which is significantly more dangerous than regular LDL. Regular LDL is like a delivery truck. Oxidized LDL is a delivery truck on fire crashing into buildings. Omega-3s help put out the fires. Can omega-3s help with body composition? Yes, but understanding the mechanism prevents unrealistic expectations. Omega-3s don't directly burn fat. What they do is improve insulin sensitivity, reduce systemic inflammation, and potentially influence satiety hormones. Incorporated into structured nutrition with appropriate calories and regular resistance training, omega-3s support better metabolic outcomes. They're a valuable tool, not the entire toolbox. For men dealing with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, omega-3s offer measurable benefits through improved insulin sensitivity and reduced inflammatory interference with glucose metabolism. This doesn't cure diabetes. It supports better glycemic control when combined with appropriate medication, dietary carbohydrate management, exercise, and lifestyle optimization. Anti-inflammatory effects matter because chronic inflammation directly impairs insulin signaling. By reducing inflammation, omega-3s help insulin work more effectively. DHA comprises roughly 40% of polyunsaturated fatty acids in brain tissue and 60% in the retina. It's structurally essential for proper neural function. Research demonstrates associations between higher omega-3 intake and better cognitive performance, slower age-related cognitive decline, and potentially reduced dementia risk. Brain imaging studies show men with higher omega-3 levels maintain greater brain volume as they age. Less shrinkage means better preserved function. The mood connection is equally compelling. Multiple trials demonstrate omega-3 supplementation, particularly EPA-dominant formulations, can reduce depression symptoms when used alongside conventional treatment. The proposed mechanism involves anti-inflammatory effects in brain tissue and direct influence on neurotransmitter systems. For men experiencing age-related cognitive fog, memory challenges, or mood changes, optimizing omega-3 status should be foundational. Theory means nothing without practical application. Here's exactly how to incorporate therapeutic omega-3 intake. Food sources should form your foundation. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, anchovies, and herring are nutritional powerhouses. Aim for fatty fish 2 to 3 times weekly minimum. A 4-ounce serving of salmon provides approximately 1,500–2,000 milligrams combined EPA and DHA. For plant-based contributions, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds add ALA along with fiber, minerals, and beneficial compounds. While conversion to EPA and DHA is limited, these foods offer additional value worth including. Quality determines everything. Look for third-party testing from IFOS, NSF International, or USP. These verify purity, potency, and absence of contaminants like mercury, PCBs, and dioxins. Check EPA and DHA content specifically. Ignore Total omega-3s marketing. Calculate what you need based on therapeutic goals. Form matters. Triglyceride and phospholipid forms typically offer better absorption than ethyl ester forms. Re-esterified triglycerides combine stability with bioavailability. Some companies offer concentrated formulations requiring fewer daily capsules. Freshness is critical. Omega-3s oxidize over time. Check expiration dates. Once opened, store bottles in cool, dark locations. Refrigerate if possible. If it smells strongly fishy, that's oxidation. Discard it. Algae-based supplements provide excellent alternatives delivering EPA and DHA directly without fish. Environmental impact is lower, contamination risk minimal, and they're suitable for men avoiding animal products. Here's what I do and recommend to patients. Twice weekly, I prepare wild-caught salmon, Mediterranean style with olive oil, garlic, lemon, and herbs, roasted at 400 degrees for 12 minutes. Simple, delicious, nutritionally dense. 3 mornings weekly, I blend a smoothie with frozen wild blueberries, spinach, protein powder, ground flax seeds, and walnuts. This provides ALA, fiber, antioxidants, and complete protein in one package. On non-fish days, I take high-quality fish oil providing 2,000 milligrams combined EPA and DHA with my largest meal to optimize absorption and minimize digestive sensitivity. This combined approach, whole foods plus strategic supplementation, ensures consistent therapeutic intake. Take omega-3 supplements with meals containing other fats. Omega-3s are fat-soluble. They absorb better alongside dietary fats. Morning eggs in butter, afternoon salmon salad with olive oil, evening steak with avocado. All excellent timing choices. Splitting doses can improve tolerance. Rather than 2,000 milligrams once daily, some men do better with 1,000 milligrams twice daily. Experiment to find what works. Every intervention has potential downsides. Let's discuss omega-3 risks honestly. Bleeding risk exists because omega-3s have mild anticoagulant properties. For most men, this is beneficial, reducing clot formation risk. However, if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, antiplatelet medications like clopidogrel, or high-dose aspirin, omega-3s could theoretically increase bleeding tendency. This requires medical supervision. Inform your physician so they can monitor and adjust dosing if necessary. Blood pressure medication interactions matter because omega-3s modestly lower blood pressure. Combined with antihypertensive drugs, this could potentially cause excessive reduction. Inform your doctor for proper monitoring. Digestive effects vary. Some men experience mild nausea, loose stools, or fishy aftertaste, usually indicating quality issues or improper timing. Taking supplements with meals, choosing enteric-coated formulations, or switching brands typically resolves problems. Allergic reactions are possible. Men with fish or shellfish allergies should avoid fish oil, but can potentially use algae-based alternatives after consulting an allergist. Medication interactions extend beyond blood thinners. Omega-3s can interact with certain diabetes medications, immunosuppressants, and other drugs. Always disclose supplement use to all healthcare providers. Contamination concerns are legitimate with lower-quality fish oils. Large predatory fish accumulate environmental toxins. This is why third-party testing matters. Pregnant women and young children should be especially vigilant about supplement quality. Are omega-3s a superfood deserving worship? No. Are they a valuable science-backed nutritional intervention that can meaningfully support male health optimization after 50? Absolutely. They're not magic pills. They won't compensate for terrible lifestyle choices. But incorporated intelligently into comprehensive health strategy, addressing nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress management, and appropriate medical care, omega-3s become powerful allies. The key is understanding what they actually do versus marketing claims. Focus on therapeutic dosing of EPA and DHA specifically, prioritize quality sources, whether food or supplements, and maintain realistic expectations about timelines and results. For men committed to maintaining vitality, cognitive sharpness, cardiovascular health, and overall quality of life as they age, optimizing omega-3 status should be foundational, not an afterthought. Share this information with men who need to hear it. Help them understand proper dosing, quality selection, realistic expectations, and potential risks. Subscribe for more evidence-based content on male health optimization. Give this a thumbs up if you found it valuable, and turn on notifications for future releases covering critical health topics. This content provides general educational information. It does not replace personalized medical evaluation by qualified healthcare professionals. If you have specific health concerns or questions about whether omega-3 supplementation is appropriate, consult with your physician.